Well, it's nice to see Netflix do something other than teen romance or horror. So I saw that movie today, and it was a nice take, a nice breath of fresh air from what Netflix usually puts out. So what is You'll Always Be My Maybe about? Well, Ali Wong plays Sasha, a celebrity chef who has to come back to San Francisco to meet her child to go to her childhood town to open this restaurant with the help of her huge fiance boyfriend thing. And she comes back. She runs into her old friend Marcus, played by Randall Park, who you've seen in other stuff, like he plays Asian Jim, and he plays Asian Jim in The Office. He plays Kim Jong Un in The Interview. He's been in a lot of stuff. Now, basically, she comes back, and with that, and hilarity ensues, and all that jazz. So what did I like about the movie? Well, for starters, it's very well acted. It's very well acted. It's very well written. It's very, very funny. I was laughing throughout this whole movie because the jokes are actually kind of creative and funny, and it's actually got good commentary. And it felt different. This movie felt different. It wasn't like, because a lot of what Netflix puts out nowadays are, oh, let's do this girl in high school, or this guy in high school, or these kids in high school. That's really what a lot of their original movies are about. And unfortunately, like, it kind of that formula does get old. And this is actually like a mature adult, and it's PG-13 though, but it's a mature adult kind of story that I can actually get behind. I thought Randall Park and Ali Wong, who I've never heard of really up until this point. Up until this, I've seen like her advertising up in there, but her advertising on Netflix for her stand-up special. I've never watched it, never really seen her act, but she does a great job. And those two, they have really good chemistry. Like, you can actually believe that these two like get together and actually date. And that is awesome. That a lot of a lot of romantic comedy movies, what they'll do is they'll stick two people together, and they're like, oh, well, that doesn't work because these two just don't look like they'd be together. But no, in this one, it works. But what did I not like about this movie? Well, really the only thing I didn't like about this movie is the fact that, well, there's a part, because at the very beginning of the movie, and this isn't really a spoiler, at the beginning of the movie, you see that Marcus and Sasha have been childhood friends for pretty much forever, up until their senior year of high school. Then they get into a huge argument that involves each other's families, and then they split apart. Well, that never gets addressed again. That never gets addressed ever again throughout the whole movie, and that's kind of a major plot point that just gets completely ignored. Now, I gotta get into the best part of this movie. Best part of this movie, and you've probably seen the trailers and all the videos on Facebook, is Keanu Reeves. He is so damn funny in this movie. Even though he's in one scene, he's the best part of the movie. And you wouldn't expect like the way he acts to come from someone that played John Wick. But oh my god, he is so good in this movie. So, with all that being said, I give my final score of this movie a 9.5 out of 10. It is so good. It's so funny. It's very original. It's very different than what Netflix normally puts out. And, I mean, there's really not much that I can say about that. I mean, I haven't already stated. So, with that being said, see ya!